What is going on, guys? I got an awesome episode for you today. This is going to be a Charmander Nest in Central Park. Central Park is like right up my alley, so I go out there a lot. We catch a whole bunch of stuff, but Charmanders right in my backyard, that's awesome. I want to start you guys off with a 213 Magikarp. The guy actually came in with almost perfect IVs. I think he was 14, 15, 15, which is attack, defense, and stamina, and HP. Attack, I'm thinking like Clash Royale. I'm kind of confusing it a little bit. So he came in a pretty hefty CP. We caught him like off a lure. We got him off a Central Park lure. And I was actually pretty happy with that because that's my one of my first high CP Magikarps, and I'm probably gonna evolve them in like a few episodes or something. Here we had an Ekans hatch. I was like, whatever. Look, Stardust, extra candy, extra XP for evolution, so we took it. I've caught possibly 30 to 40 Charmanders yesterday. And it's still early in the day. It's 1:12 p.m. right now, and I might go out today as soon as I put this up. And I mean, it's awesome. You walk around, you're hanging out with your friends. Yesterday it was Kareem, his girlfriend, then my other buddy Andrew, and then Will was there. Then like maybe 6-7 o'clock, like my family came by. Anyway, you saw a Charmander run away there. I had maybe 4 or 5 Charmanders run away from me yesterday, and on top of it, I had a Snorlax run away. I'm gonna put a separate video up for that. But he was a pretty hefty Snorlax. He was actually 1850 or something Snorlax. It was the first Snorlax ever run away from me. He's gonna definitely mess up my scene and catch count, and you can't make that up. That's it. So the highest Charmander that I got yesterday, he was 760, I believe. I think it was 760, and I'm up to 270 candy right now, not counting the transfers. I still haven't transferred all of them. I still have like a whole bunch. And I left them like that just to show them to you, which you will see at the end of this video. I will show you guys all of the catches and all of the, the registries in my Pokebox. You see a Parasect over there. I left some of the catches that were not all Charmanders just to show you guys that even though we're doing Charmanders, this is still Central Park, and there's still a whole bunch of stuff that pops up. Right as we were catching this Parasect, right prior to that, that's when the Snorlax ran off, and I cut it off because it was kind of like, whatever. It was just kind of like I just didn't feel like putting it in here. It's like I had enough Charmanders run away. The last thing I need right now is a Snorlax to run away in an episode. So there's that 760 Charmander you guys saw on the right there. He was like decent IV, but still, it doesn't matter. He's still a really good Pokemon. I wouldn't let it get to you guys that if you don't have high IV Pokemon, they're not good. A majority of this game, the way the game is designed, is first of all, there's a certain level of inequality among Pokemon. Like all the EV evolutions, they're kind of unequal in this game. In the cartoon, when Ash first meets the trainers, all of those Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, they're all equal, they're all as strong, and they don't have that inequality as the game, because in the game, when you evolve them, Vaporeon is the strongest. Okay, Vaporeon is the strongest, Flareon is the second strongest, and Jolteon comes off weak, even though it has a really strong attack against the Dragonite, and if you dodge well. But that's not the case in the cartoons. The cartoons, they're all strong. So while I'll be evolving these Charmanders, I'm not going to look at IVs. I will not look at IVs. I will look at CP, because for me to look at a 94% or 95% IV Charmander and power him up, because very rarely they're low. I mean, if I got a 760 Charmander CP, I would just be lucky to evolving a high IV Pokemon. But for you to raise up a 200 or 300 or 500 perfect IV Charmander, which they mostly are at, you're gonna waste a lot of Charmander candy. So that's really digging into that's like hobby versus like, you know, wasting almost a lot of candy too. Because to power these guys up, once they get up there, you're gonna have to, well, there's two things. First, you have to evolve them, right? So you're wasting already 125 candy, and then you're gonna be powering up. You're gonna be powering up a Charizard, because the smart thing to do is to see if you get the right moves, right? If you're going all with the IVs and all the flamethrower and stuff. Will, when we split up towards the evening, Will caught a nice Charmander, and I think he was 94. He was 94 IV, 94%, and then he evolved him and he got Fire Blast on him. So then he powered him up. That's when Will powered him up. So he didn't get like 2 or 3 Charizards. He got one good one. And but everybody's different in this game, you know. So you're gonna see some evolutions in this video too. There's a Magneton. I evolved a 1900 CP Golduck just a few seconds ago, and that was mainly just for, you know, just for XP. I mean, I kind of don't really need some of those evolutions, but a 1900 Golduck, man, when I was first starting out in the game, I was using 1300 CP Golducks to take down gyms, and you'll go in like, you know, like 4 or 5 at a time. Gym training there was different. You know, back in my day when ice cream was a nickel, man, it's like, yeah, gym training changed a lot. Now you can train with 6. Before you could train with 1, and you could take down with 6 though. So like I would just send in like a whole bunch of Golducks and take down like really high CP Pokemon and avoid the time loss. And it was really fun. I enjoyed myself. If you guys are out in Central Park, you definitely should come stop by there, because if you're a Pokemon player, first of all, you'll see there's a lot of nests out in New York City. You got Corona Park, you got City Hall, you got Prospect Park, tends to be a nest once in a while. First was Abra, now it's Onyx. And just recently, I'm not sure what's recently, I think it was a Jinx nest or something. So there's another Charmander ran off. There was some disappointments. There was definitely some disappointments. Well, anyway, that's I'm kind of gonna wrap it up here. You guys are about to see one of these last catches. He put up a fight, and I eventually got him. But there were some Charmanders that I had to put almost 10 to 15 Pokeballs on. So here are all my catches. The highest one I had was a 760, then a 719, then a 699 CP. And those are probably going to be the ones that will evolve. The goal right now is 3 Charizards. That will give me a 6 Charizard Gym Battle. And we're coming. You see, I still have to transfer all of these. I still haven't had time. And there are my other 3 Charizards there, which took a lot of time too. They're mostly nest catches. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you could, please leave me a thumbs up. If you're out in Central Park, hit me up on Instagram, digital.alex, or tweet at me, and I'll go show you around, and we'll get to hang out.